What is going on, my Houston Texans family? This defense is elite. Let's talk about it. I have no doubt in my mind that this Texans defense, led by head coach DeMeco Ryans, can win you a game in the postseason, can get you to an AFC championship, can get you to a Super Bowl. That's how elite this unit is playing right now. And what's crazy is that they have not been 100% at all this season. Christian Harris has missed time. Will Anderson Jr. has missed time. Azeez Al-Shaair currently suspended. Kamari Lassiter has missed time. Jimmy Ward's always hurt. But yet, week in, week out, this Houston Texans defense continues to take the ball away and continues to get to the quarterback. Let's look at some of the performances against some of the good quarterbacks in this league. Josh Allen was 9 of 30 for 131 yards, a quarterback rating of 56.4. Jordan Love, you intercepted him twice. Jared Goff, you intercepted him 5 times. And yesterday against Tua Tagovailoa, you picked him off 3 times, 2 of them from arguably one of the best cornerbacks in the NFL, Derek Stingley. And if they're not picking the ball off, they're sacking the QB. Both Will Anderson Jr. and Danielle Hunter have double-digit sacks. And there's no signs of this defensive line stopping. They are hunting. It's also Derek Barnett. It's Tim Settle Jr. It's Mario Edwards. This front four for the Houston Texans has to be one of the league's best. But ladies and gentlemen, we're going to continue talking about this Houston Texans defense. My name is Ruben Calvillo, and this is the 713 Houston Sportcast, where I drop daily Houston Texans content. Make sure you guys are following me on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok for the latest news, rumors, and updates. This episode is brought to you all by BetUS. They're giving you a 150% sign-up bonus on your first deposit up to $2,000. On your second and third, it's a 125% bonus. Promo code YouTube150 gets it done. BetUS, quick 24-hour payouts, 24-hour customer service where the game begins. Let's look at this Houston Texans secondary, because lately this has been a ball-hawking unit. Derek Stingley has 5 interceptions this season. That is now back-to-back seasons with 5 INTs. The conversation, who is better, him or Sauce Gardner, is over. Derek Stingley, for the rest of his career, if he remains healthy, will always be in consideration as one of the best cornerbacks in the NFL. He is getting All-Pro nominations this year. He is also having a potential contract coming soon. The Houston Texans, in my opinion, should make him one of the highest paid cornerbacks in the NFL. I want to see Derek Stingley a long-term Houston Texan. He is just playing fantastic. He shuts down the number 1 option for the team when DeMeco does allow him to travel. Derek Stingley, man, fantastic season. Kalen Bullock, rookie out of USC, 5 interceptions. Now, we knew this coming out of college, but, man, to see it translate to the NFL, Kalen Bullock, man, he should have had 2 yesterday against Tua. He just dropped the first one. His tackling is getting better. This might be a cornerstone of this defense for the foreseeable future, ladies and gentlemen. Also, Kamari Lassiter, he has 3 interceptions himself. They're not throwing at Kamari Lassiter's way anymore, ladies and gentlemen. When you talk about the cornerback duo of Derek Stingley and Kamari Lassiter, where do you rank them? It has to be top 3, right? In my opinion. I don't know a lot of other teams that have 2 quarterbacks doing it like Derek Stingley and Kamari Lassiter. But not only is Kamari Lassiter great in coverage, a fantastic open field tackler. And you see every time he makes one of those, he starts smacking his head. Kamari Lassiter is a dog. He brings a lot of swagger to this Houston Texans defense, man. Derek Stingley, he's not a talker. I feel like Kamari Lassiter is. Jimmy Ward, Jimmy with an E, your captain. Even though he's missed time, 2 interceptions. He's taken one of them back to the crib. Eric Murray has an interception. Jalen Petrie, fortunately, we losing him for the year, but he had an interception. This secondary, man, has been playing with its head on fire all year. They swarm to the football, and they're only going to get better with time, guys. The linebacker unit, I mean, we've seen different starting linebackers, right? We've seen Neville Hewitt start, Henry To'oTo'o start, Jake Hansen start, Aziz start. Now welcome back Christian Harris. But the level of production has not wavered in this group. Now, this is kind of expected when you have D'Amico Ryans, a former linebacker, former captain. You know his unit is not going to be lacking. And why I'm excited is that you have Christian Harris back, and he played 90% of the snaps against the Miami Dolphins. Looked well, in my opinion. Then you get Aziz Al-Shaair back from suspension, and you have Henry To'oTo'o. We haven't ran a lot of 3 linebacker sets all year, and we could potentially see that in the coming weeks with everyone. Well, we're just waiting on Aziz Al-Shaair to come away from suspension. But this linebacker unit, guys, is very solid. And I like that Aziz Al-Shaair was named the captain, man. He definitely brought another level of the swarm mentality to this Houston Texans team. Henry To'oTo'o, man, a 5th or 6th round pick. He is exceeding his value. He is becoming a potential huge part of this team future as well. And then you have Harris County Christian Harris, a phrase first created by Saw Sports, man. Shout out to them. He's getting healthier, and we know how well he was playing towards the end of the season last year. Then you get to the defensive line, and this is where it gets scary. Danielle Hunter, man, leads the league in pressures with 81. Trey Hendrickson is number 2, and he has 10 less. With 3 games left, I expect Danielle Hunter to maybe end up with 2 or 4 more sacks. And I could say the same for Will Anderson Jr. This unit, man, the edge rushing unit, right, with a old man Jerry Hughes, with a Derek Barnett, is pressure. And then the defensive line, Mario Edwards Jr., Tim Settle Jr., Folo Fatukasi, Kurt Heinrich when he gets active. They're stopping the run, and they're also creating pressure on the inside. I think Tim Settle has like 4 or 5 sacks. Every time he gets a sack, he gets a new watch. It's hard to say what is the best unit of this team, the D-line, the linebacker unit, or the secondary. Actually, you guys let me know in the comments down below your thoughts. But ladies and gentlemen, the Houston Texans, they have an elite defense. And quite honestly, with this defense, they can win you some football games. And going forward, once you get back Aziz Al-Shaair, Christian Harris gets healthy, Jimmy Ward gets a little healthier, we might be seeing some pretty damn good football from this defensive unit led by D'Amico Ryans. But guys, thank you so much for watching today's episode. This was brought to you and powered by BetUS. Do not forget, promo code YouTube150 gets you 150% bonus on your first deposit up to $2,000. On your second 30, it's 125%. Guys, do me a favor. Have a very blessed day.